Hello again, Generals. Nate Trobaugh here with you on this gorgeous Tuesday, and it's showtime here at Heritage. We can't wait to bring it to you today, so let's kick it off with What's Up Heritage with Levi Wilson.
What's up, Heritage? I'm Levi Wilson. I'm here to bring you 3 big announcements followed by this week's weather forecast. It's CTA Rush Week this week from September 16th to 20th. There'll be events during lunch such as the CTSO Scavenger Hunt, Poppin' Popsicles, Cornhole Tournament, and Field Day. See the school website for more details. Heritage High School's homecoming dance will be hosted at HHS on Saturday, September 28th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Tickets are $12 and will go on sale September 9th during lunch. See the school website for more information. Don't forget we have a football game against Ridgeland at 7:30 Friday. $10 admission, and be sure to arrive a little bit early to beat the traffic. Now, on to the weather forecast. Tuesday, we have a high of 80 and a low of 64 with a 0% chance of rain. Wednesday, we have a high of 82, a low of 64, and a 10% chance of rain. Thursday, we have a high of 85, a low of 64, and a 0% chance of rain. Friday, we have a high of 87, a low of 65, and a 0% chance of rain. And on Saturday, we have a high of 87, a low of 67, and a 0% chance of rain.
Thanks, Levi. Great report as always. Stephen Solomon with you now, and if you haven't been up to the hallway near Miss Owen's room recently, you might want to make the trip. Owen's students have decorated the hallway with tape to form wall murals. It's a project that a lot of her students enjoy, and for good reason. Let's find out more in this report.
So my students just finished up their tape mural project. This is the advanced graphic design class, which is the 3rd level. So after this class, they will have completed the graphic design pathway. This is always a really fun project. The students enjoy it a lot. They pre-plan their designs in Adobe Illustrator first, and then they transfer that from the computer to the wall, and it's a lesson in proportion, keeping things proportion and at the correct scale, and planning out colors and shapes and how to really execute things from a digital space to a physical space, which is the walls. I had a few here in the hallway and then some inside my classroom, but like I said, it's always a really fun assignment. The students enjoy it a lot, and we're really excited about how well they turned out.
I worked on a wall art for graphic design. It's the orange and pink and red dragon in the hallway. We made it out of tape, so basically we took some masking tape and we put it on the wall. It was really fun, and I feel like it helped me understand shapes a little bit better with graphic design and everything. And we also had to work on a grid, so that was really interesting to try something like that, because I've never really done that before. I'm more used to hand drawing and things like that, so working with a grid really helped teach me about working with proportions and everything.
Looks pretty good. Congrats, students. Bree Wilson and Gates Greer here now. If you're interested in getting involved with the school mock trial, listed up.
Yep, Miss Thatcher and Miss Leggen are bringing this team back to HHS after a couple years' absence.
What is it all about? Let's go find out and more.
So mock trial is a competition team. It's actually the way our attorney coach said it is kind of like a play trial or a fake trial, but it's a lot of fun. It's where we get a case. The state of Georgia releases the same case to everyone, and we get this case and we prepare to present this case in front of a judge or in front of a jury, and we get students who play attorneys, and we get students who play witnesses. And so in February we go to competition, and we actually compete against other schools who have prepared the same case.
So mock trial is like the brainchild of theater and the law, where we get a bunch of talented kids. We show them everything they need to know about the law. We teach them everything they need to know about reading witness statements and pretending to be that character. If you want to sign up, we're going to have posters hung around school. If not, you can come find me. I'm down here at the end of the math hallway, 2214. There's a Remind. You can sign up that way as well. I think it's at HHS Mock TRL instead of whole trial.
So we have lots of roles in mock trial. Of course, we have the role where people can play attorneys, or we have the roles where people can play the witnesses. So if you've got a desire to if you're a drama student or you like theater, that might be a good role for you to be a witness. And if you're interested in the law and the legal side of things, you might be really, really good as an attorney. So Miss Lutkin came to me this year and asked, did I want to revive the mock trial, because we did have it before. And actually Miss Lutkin was a member on my mock trial team, her and her sister. And so it's kind of neat to be able to get to work with a former student who was on mock trial, and so now we're going to be coaching together. And Ann Fiddler is a local attorney who has volunteered her time to be our attorney coach. So the three of us together are reviving the mock trial, and so we're really excited. We've had lots of students who have lots of interest. We have a Google Classroom code, and we have a remind. So if you're interested, we'll start in October. The case gets released from the state in October, and competition is in February. So it's kind of a winter sport. We can't practice during the school days. We follow the same regulations as the sports teams. So all practices will be after school.
Sounds like fun. Time for a commercial now, but hang with us after the break for sports and entertainment. Softball and cross country were busy over the weekend, and we'll have another edition of Beat the Heat. Stick and stay, sports is next.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about the pep rally. Our theme is rodeo, so make sure to dress up.
Yeah, whatever.
Welcome into sports, everyone. Nate and Bree back on the mic. And Bree, the softball girls ventured up to Chattanooga last Friday for a 2-game tournament.
We sure did. It was a chance for us to face some good competition out of our region.
How did they do? Well, let's just say their winning streak is still intact.
On Friday in the score tournament, we played Tapnell Square Academy and North Gwinnett. We were able to get 2 very big wins. They're very great programs, very well coached, very competitive, and just super proud of the way we came out from the beginning with our at-bats. And, Addie and Bailey pitching is really great for us to build some confidence going forward as we move to play Lafayette 2 times this week. And it was just a great test for us, because down the road we're going to be playing some great teams, and it was just great for us to get back out there and keep getting better.
We played last Friday, and we played really well. Our bats were really strong, and our pitchers did really good. I think we just need to improve on our base running.
Congrats, girls, and good luck on the rest of the week. Nate Trobaugh back, and I have cross-country news for you today. And Coach Kraft's boys and girls team hit the road fast this past weekend to go down to Huntsville, Alabama for their Southern Showcase. The race is jammed up with teams from teams all over the Southeast. Could our guys and girls step up to that competition? I think so. I talked with Coach and a few of those runners to get a recap of the race.
All right, the cross-country team traveled to Huntsville, Alabama this weekend, and for a huge race. There was tons of teams there from all over the Southeast, and the competition was very high.
Well, Huntsville is my favorite place to run the whole season. I did all right. The team did really well, placed 3rd out of, I don't know how many teams. Chase did really good. A lot of people did really good.
I think a lot of people did really well and got PRs. The course was really muddy, but it was a lot of fun, and Huntsville's a really fun race to compete in, so I'm really glad that we got to go, and the team did really well.
So our next meet is going to be at Lafayette on Tuesday, and it's not the region championship, but it's the same course so it'll give us a preview of what the region championship course is going to look like.
Welcome back to the 5th episode of 5-Star Picks. This week we have a new rule. If you get last place in the standings, you will no longer be interviewed. Now on to Talon DeFore and Connor Sparks for this week's recap.
Hey everybody, I'm Talon DeFore. Welcome back to 5-Star Pick'ems. We had a few games last weekend, and we're going to go through the recap. For our first game, we had Kansas State versus Arizona. Kansas State obliterated Arizona. For our second game, we had Oregon versus Oregon State. Sadly, the Ducks stomped on the Beavers. But for our third game, we had Texas A&M versus Florida, and of course, Texas A&M came out with the W. Now into the standings. First, True Johnson went 3-0, Caden Hackett went 3-0, and Carr Smith went 3-0. Evan Pill went 2-1, Mr. Lee went 2-1, and Coach Fleming went 2-1. And sadly, Bobby the GOAT went 1 and 2. Olivia Plott went 1 and 2, and that's it for the standings.
Thanks, Talon, for the good recap and standings on last week's games. And good luck to Bobby and Mr. Lee on their ongoing beef on who's going to be the next 5-star pick champion. Now this weekend, we got some tough games. Starting off, we got number 6 Tennessee versus number 15 Oklahoma. The second game will be number 11 USC versus number 18 Michigan. And then for the third game, we have number 12 Utah versus number 14 Oklahoma State.
Great episode, guys. But on to cheerleading now. They had their first competition this year at Popple High School. Let's see how they did in this report.
So we competed at the Pepperell Battle of the Stacks, and I think we definitely did a lot better than last weekend at Lafayette. We improved tremendously on our score. We got a 96, which was 22 points higher than last weekend. And yeah, they just overall improved with the routine altogether.
So I think we did pretty good. We got first, and we got a 96, and we got the overall high score. And I think we had some room for improvement, but overall I think we did good.
This was a pretty big competition. We definitely did a lot better than we did last week. We got a 96, which is a big improvement from our last score. We had like a few mess ups, and we definitely have room to improve, but overall we did really great compared to what we did last week.
Thanks for sports, you guys. Now for some entertainment. Maggie and Seabolt here. You know what that means.
Yep, it's beat the heat time, and no one has been able to knock off Brianna just yet.
This week she will try her hand at golf. Who's the competitor? Let's find out next for the new edition of Beat the Heat.
And Mason, how do you feel about your loss?
I thought I was going to do pretty good. Golf's kind of my sport, but I just didn't put a great effort out there.
And Brianna, how do you feel about your win?
It was easy. I mean, I actually taught Happy Gilmore how to play golf, so.
Well, she's won another game. Congrats, Brianna. Knowledge Barnes here with another edition of Test Your Knowledge with Knowledge Barnes. How smart were our contestants this week? Well, they were so. Well, let's just roll with the story and see how they did, all right?
Welcome back to Test Your Knowledge with Knowledge. I'm Bené Peterson.
And Bené, I have 3 questions for you. You have 30 seconds to answer each question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so the first question I have for you is, what is the longest running Broadway show?
What's that one, Hamilton? Is that what it's called on Netflix?
That is incorrect. The correct answer was The Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
Okay, the second question I have for you is, what is Rihanna's real name?
Rihanna? I don't know.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Robin Fenty. Welcome back to Test Your Knowledge with Knowledge Barnes. Today I'm here with
Brooklyn Ingle.
And Brooklyn, I have 3 questions for you. You have 30 seconds to answer each question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so the first question I have for you is, which company's slogan is, "You're in good hands"?
I don't know.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was Allstate. The second question I have for you is, who was the first televised president?
Televised?
Yes.
What does that mean?
On TV. Who's the first president to be on TV?
I don't know.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Franklin D. Roosevelt. And the third question I have for you is, who painted the Mona Lisa?
I don't know that either.
That is incorrect again. The correct answer was Leonardo da Vinci. Welcome back to Test Your Knowledge with Knowledge Barnes. Today I'm here with
Coach Gribben.
Hey, Coach, I have 3 questions for you. You have 30 seconds to answer each question. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the first question I have for you is, in what year was the internet open to the public?
Oh, my gosh. Let's say 96.
Off by 3. It's 1993.
Okay.
The second question I have for you is, who is often credited with creating the world's first car?
Henry Ford.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Carl Benz.
Okay.
And the third question I have for you is, in the demolition of the Berlin Wall, separating East and West Germany began in what year?
Hey, you know that I'm here to career teacher, right? So I would say 1989.
That is correct. You went 1 and 3. Hey, maybe good luck next time, all right?
Thank you, sir.
That's always a good segment. Anyways, Andrew Duck here to talk about our first ever podcast on the 5-Star News.
That's right, Andy. I'm Kelsey Antunes, the host of the 5-Star News podcast. And honestly, there's nothing really specific about this podcast. It's just random. It's just to have fun.
From video games to food, we're covering everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to it.
Welcome to our very first 5-Star News podcast. And today I'm the host, Kelsey Antunes, and I'm here with Andrew Delk, Lane Sylvie, and Lex Whitmarsh. And today we're going to be talking about gaming, vaping, and black holes. Now, what would you say your favorite game would be?
Right now, I'd say it'd be Enlisted.
What's that about?
It's a World War II shooter.
World War II shooter? What's your highest score? Where's your score?
There is a score. The highest I've gotten, I think, is 5,000.
Oh, wow. How much do you play that?
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while? What about you? What would your favorite?
Minecraft for sure.
Why? Who's your favorite character of Minecraft?
Steve.
Steve?
No, Alex is way better.
Alex is better? I'm
Well,
sorry, I think Alex is better too.
Just imagine you go home, right? It's 9, 12 p.m. You sit in your chair, play Minecraft, and you turn on your favorite music.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Loki, I'd prefer a hot chocolate with it.
Mm-hmm.
Hot chocolate and some
Oh, yeah,
Minecraft.
and your favorite food?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get some Hot Pockets and put some jalapenos.
Oh, yes. What about you? What would your favorite game be?
I'm also going to say Minecraft. That's a better pick than Subway Surfers for sure.
Really?
Everything he does said is probably what I was going to say. Hot But also add on the fact that you can easily play it with friends.
Yeah.
Hot Pockets, I'm talking about the Lex, giant. you said you were on a diet. I'm talking about the giant pizza rolls. Each one of them is 270 calories. So I can have 2 of them and I'll be fine. I only have 1 meal a
Are they
day.
good?
I'm a cheater.
What do they taste
I'm
like?
fine, I'm a cheater.
For
What
sure,
do they taste like?
They taste like they'll make you obese if you eat anymore. That's the best way I can describe it. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And there's 5 grams of protein, so not bad.
Oh, wow. That's not that
That's
bad
pretty
at
bad.
all. I don't know, me, myself, I prefer a donut.
That's pretty bad.
I don't know. I'd
okay.
say my favorite game would be Roblox. I like Roblox. Roblox is pretty fun.
I like
Yeah.
car games. The inferior Minecraft.
Car games on Roblox?
The first-person shooters on All of Roblox. them. Anything I can
Dead
The Hood. Anything I can
What
build
about
a
a
car.
dolphin?
Hey, Doug, what about you talk a little bit, pal?
But do I talk a little bit? You're welcome.
Thanks, Doug. I guess we're going to be moving on to, what's the next topic?
I think it was vaping.
Yeah,
We
vaping.
should talk about stop vaping.
Yeah,
What is your personal input on vaping?
It's going to destroy your lungs, I'd say.
You think it's just going to destroy everybody's lungs? Would you say that
Really?
people need to stop it?
It's their choice, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop them.
Yeah. What about you? What would you say
Can't
vaping?
stop them, join them.
What would you
joking.
say? What would you say yours
Beautiful.
is? What would you say about vaping?
Oh, me.
Okay, Lex,
I
what would
don't
you
know.
say about vaping?
Well, I mean, it smells like fruit. You know what I mean?
Our next topic is black holes. Now, what would you think that would happen if you got stuck or on the other side of a black hole? Me personally, I think there'd be a whole nother village, like a tiki village.
I think it'd be turned to a cylinder and die.
I love turning into a
Okay,
cylinder
guys.
and then
Well,
dying.
I'm using my
Hey,
imagination.
hey, Dope, there might be World War II in that black hole.
There might be World War II in that black hole. I gotta go.
Yeah, you might get a score of 6,000 instead of 5,000.
What would you say is in a black hole?
Probably blackness.
Blackness?
Very.
Do you think you would die instantly, or you would die 5 minutes after? How fast do you think you would die if you got into a black hole?
Before you. I mean, know you were dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm built different. I think I could last a couple hours.
A couple hours.
Yeah, a couple
No, but
hours.
seriously, no. In reality, though, how long do you think? Just
Yeah, what if I eat it first though? What does it cancel out?
then you would become
Do you,
black.
do you think I'd be infinitely turned into a cylinder? You know what I mean? Like, how many calories does a black hole have?
Oh,
Because as you know, I only eat salad.
You only eat salad.
Yeah, I only eat salad.
That's all you eat is salad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just rabbit food.
And Delk, what do you eat?
Food.
What kind? What's your favorite food?
Specify, buddy.
Good morning. What's your favorite food, Lex?
Hey, Delk, never talk again, pal.
No.
Steak?
Actually, sushi.
Sushi?
That's
Ew,
pretty
I
good.
hate
That's
sushi. I just don't like fish. I like tuna.
If you have,
there's more.
Or crab.
There's
Crab is
more
good.
sushi with different things.
I know,
There's
but
crab
I just,
sushi.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't like that.
Sushi's pretty good if you're eating the plants. The actual fish part is terrible.
And with that, we'll wrap up this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. We'll see you again with the 5-Star News Fastcast for Friday. But until then, have a great rest of your week, and as always, stay classy, Heritage.